it's difficult to get out of it as Capsule just guns one on the outside. He gives his team a huge advantage, but Matt gets two. And now Florida thought they were all locked in, and they might be. The first point in this hard point will go towards them. And it's a big spread from Seattle Surge.
And when Mac finding those kills, you might have thought it may have staggered a couple of moments for the side of Mutineers, but good play by them. Seattle not spawning anywhere near. And you can see accuracy pushing down to the backside. Pred with one at the front, potential break.
Looking for it as wow, and Pred just takes down two. The trades are flying in from both teams. And it will eventually be Seattle Surge to get away with it. Capsule looking to reinforce before anybody can get situated. He finds the first, he looks for the second. They break straight back in. Florida Mutineers on the back of Capsule, who just runs straight back in the kitchen and says, hey, we were here first. We deserve these points.
Capsule eating right now inside the kitchen, finding the two, continuing to then just try and find those trades. And now we're on about the rotation coming through. Huge fight. The Jewel fellow will win it. Important that he did so. Spawns coming in towards the reception side for Florida Mutineers, so they know they're going to be pushing from that side. Seattle pushing kitchen. They know exactly where Florida are. Break could come through if they can set up nicely based off where accuracy is now pushing as well. Florida may well be in the point, but Seattle is positioned very, very well here, Bryce.
They are, and they've already got a player in. Mack is now making it difficult as Pred goes for the pin. Sim gets the third, and Seattle set up for a perfect.
Well, that's going to be a rotation locked in, although a little bit of a split here for Florida Mutineers. Well, Seattle are ready for the push that's inevitably going to start coming on through. Big kills coming in from Vico from one side because you got the cover on the other. Lovely break from Florida. 49 seconds to play with here, Brycey. They can bring this back if they can find every single point. They're within touch and distance. Good rotation over towards kitchen. You're looking pretty. Still a lot of time to go over towards P2 though. Can they lock it down?
Yeah, Seattle trying to get pressure from all angles, keeping on that mini-map, but they have managed to stop them first. Seattle wanted to be in position before they hit it. They're not going to be able to. Cancel still alive. Goes for the second chow. That is a disgusting snap from him, and he tries to get out for this rotation. It will now be on Vehicle. He has to make something here. He has to
Florida. The break coming in towards the end is, what consequential of you having the rotation over towards P3? You let Seattle spawn behind you, you give up those 10 seconds because there's a full 60 on offer here.
And now they just have to hold. Seattle Surge again, circling it, trying to make sure Capsule finds the first and the second and the third. Unbelievable snapping from him where they need him the most. And Seattle Surge try to set up, but they find nothing but Big Cap. And they have to hold it.
Last guy. I spawned dead. They're spawning mid.
I none of the
One
reception desk is one shot.
Spawn one shot on time. He's got hoodie. And then the other one.
Reception desk, reception, two reception.
They team killed one spawn on time.
D1 on you.
D1.
And Florida Mutineers in the comms, they've caught a few things wrong, and unfortunately they haven't managed to get in, but Vehicle finds two and he needs it. And they have just broken this before they lose the game. The problem is going to be for Florida is that while they get this scrap time, it's over to restaurant. Seattle Surge will be here first for the rotation ton.
Oh, accuracy.
I thought they might have an accuracy, almost catches Fellow though. Fellow will eventually get out there before he does go down. Another fight going in towards the middle. Pred trying to find Vehicle, but he has to back off as well.
Yep.
Shadow Surge, still a ray of hope in this round, but it is fading fast as they are finding themselves outnumbered, but Pred finds one. Second from Pred. It's now a 1 versus 1. Seattle Surge, they need this. They need the dream. They need a Pred, and down he goes. For it. Fellow's actually backed off. He was not ready for that chow. Actually will get first blood, and Pred will get the second here. A little bit of life for Seattle. Fellow trying to play his life, but only has a pistol, and he will get done by Pred this time. And Capsule also full. Seattle Surge finally on the board.
It's a clean round as well. First split they find, first round they find. Pay it out. So Seattle Surge, the tiniest of glimmer of hope at this stage, but Florida still in commanding position.
Is this an adjustment from Seattle? Is it more aggression? He's trying to get in as well, but he checks the corner. And Fecal plays the timing perfectly in the end. Another first blood. So it brings it back to a 3 versus 3. Can Seattle this time defy the odds?
Oh, I was about to say it may well be open. He may well get a bit of good timing, but Brack turns around at the right time. Pred gets cut down. Fellow with another snipe accuracy. 1v3 to stay in the game.
Never needed ice more than this, but Vehicle will cut him asunder before he does anything. If you're thinking that search was one-sided, you are right. There was very little life from Seattle Surge. Big. Capsule tries to take for his life. Mac looking for the players as well. Vehicle's going to blow the car up on him, but he still finds a kill and he's alive! An income with Pred with the missile. They're trying to just get them back at every single point. Brack falls off the radio tower. Pred now surging forward as Seattle surge. They smell blood in the water.
Pred ran from behind. Finds that push through. Florida have never been able to finally get themselves in a good position to defend this. Now they've got to sprint and now they've got to move. Seattle surge here.
And Florida, every time you think they get a bit of map control, they do not find the kills they need.
It's so tough because they keep getting presented situations that may lead to something happening over towards B, and Seattle shut it down with clutch kills every single time. It was accuracy before, it was Mac after. And now that minute and 30 you had is cut down to just 30 seconds. Vika will find Sib though. Mac will find one onto Brack, will slow that down, but again, Seattle Surge in the same position they were on their defensive round last time. Florida couldn't find an opening. They must find one now.
The time is ticking, and they have to find it. Vehicle is on the flank. He is looking for players. He needs to find every single one. Vehicle, there's the first. He finds Sib. Knows there's going to be another one up here. He finds Mac as well.
Where's everyone else?
Open. Can they walk through? Accuracy finds two. Pred finds a third. Nothing comes of it as well. And a dive, but a loss. And the control goes to Seattle Surge. Florida looked better, but Seattle Surge...
Wonderful hold from Seattle so far. They get so good pretty much every single second here.
And now for Florida. The rotation and the hold. Daunting prospect when Pred is playing this well, but he's looking for that last player. That player does happen. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Regardless, Pred wins the gunfight. And Florida have the position. He cannot do this alone. The rest of the Seattle Surge moving into position.
Big kill from Brock actually onto Mac on that opposite side. It would have been a horrible pinch for Florida to try and deal with. They will start spawning over towards the PD side with parking lot there for Seattle. Now the push is going to have to kind of be linear. From Seattle Surge now over towards the top side. Accuracy will find one, but here comes Pred. Not so linear here. The pinch is set up. Wonderful break from Seattle again. A couple of different angles. You find the push where you need to. From the front foot, from the side. Wonderful work from Seattle. They're blowing Florida away right now.
And a lot of it's just the fact they cannot deal with Pred as he finds another kill. And finds another kill! 11 and 2, and here they come, the rest of the Florida Mutineers trying to get into this point as well, but Seattle Surge win the first two, they do not win the next three, and Vehicle goes to work with three himself. That gunfight eventually does win it, but the rest of the guns and the nades will fly through, and he does fall. Vehicle going for his own chow around the corner, there's need to, the nade at the same time, looks for another one, he will eventually fall as nades, guns, bombs, and trophies rain upon this hill from both teams.
It's so mixy, neither team able to get ultimate control, but that might well be it for Florida Mutineers now. It's a 40-point lead. It's 30 seconds at P3 that are on offer. Fight's going to go on over towards P4 that Pred will win. So potential pinch to be set up now as Pred will start firing on shots over from PD side. The rest of the Seattle Surge, it's kind of getting to that stage where you need to challenge for this, and they will do so. Fellow will be able to just about slow this one down.
And this is disastrous. Last time, Seattle Surge could not find a way through the door. They'll be praying on this man. Mac is the man on the pinch. Flies through. Sid will get one as well at the same time as they just continue. Bang! All way through it. And Fecal falls at the same time. Seattle with a perfect break. And they needed it.
How has Mac found those two kills? Both absolutely absurd. The perfect break, as you say. 35 seconds now left. 3 players inside the hill for Seattle Surge. Locking this one down. There's quite a lot of doors to watch, and which way are Florida going to come through? Pred will find the first on the vehicle, but the sound cue is going to be there for Sid. Capsule will find one. Mac answers back, and it's the trades that are falling Seattle's way. Accuracy with 2. That's 20 seconds remaining. It won't quite have them within touching distance of Florida, but they're going to be mildly close by the time we head over towards Kitchen again. Accuracy with 2 on the rotation as well. This is disaster for Florida.
Absolute beamers, and Mac has really turned up. Absolute beamers. And Mac has really turned up in this last couple of hills. He's on a 6 streak himself. He's already in the door. They're on the rotation. Mac attack again as Fecal falls like wheat before the side. And another one for Mac. And he continues to go on this streak. And what thought Florida had it has fallen to ruins.
Oh, Capsule. You've got to make that kill. Maybe there's something on the cards if you can do, but it's a Mac 9 spree. That is breaking the backs of Florida Mutineers right now. 35 seconds left to go. Florida are nowhere near this hill. Seattle, crucially, for Florida, actually cannot win here. Pred's on a 5 spree. Not Mac on a 9 spree. Just continues for Seattle. Fellow's the only one who can slow it down. Mac looking for the 10th. Seattle with a 30-point lead. There's number 10.
Florida is that while they get this scrap time, it's over to restaurant. Seattle Surge will be here first for the rotation ton.
Oh, accuracy in a beautiful spot over towards the Jewel side. Even the bullet damage doesn't kill Capsule, but the rest of the team will be there to clean up shop. 7 seconds for Seattle Surge. Florida, what's the plan? Where's the break coming from? It's looking like we're going to go through mid, we got to go through Jewel, but you got to do it quick.
You just gotta go. You just gotta go at the moment. Florida haven't even got close. They're taking too long and they're dead and they're done. And that was maybe just a misstep at the end. They weren't able to break in the bar properly. They didn't get the points they wanted to. And as they fought for
the kills have fallen through, but that's a big one from Fellow. Spawning from Pred over towards PD side. Seattle Surge do not have numbers yet.
They don't, and actually is fighting at the top as well. There's a fight. Rakker's got through. He found a tiny gap, but he's outnumbered. He's almost going to be outgunned as well. He finds one. He has to turn and burn, but Pred will get him, and that's going to be it. There's no way for the backing of this, surely, and the time ticks over. 7 seconds again. Seattle Surge walk away with a hard point, and Florida find.
Nah, I don't really think it was much of like a motivating factor. I think all four of us just cared more about the CDL points, to be honest.
Matt, congratulations on a huge win. I have to say, you know, you are very much the dirty work player when it comes to Seattle Surge, and it feels like when you're on one, that's when Surge is winning the most comfortably. I wanted to know what it kind of takes for you to kind of get into that flow state, because, I mean, over 3 minutes in Hill, you were positive in KD as well. You were also the bomb planner for Seattle Surge. You were one of the highest engagements after planting that bomb to get that kill and stay alive afterwards in the league. What does it take for you to get comfortable on the map?
I think the main thing for me is just flowing out or bouncing off the comms with my teammates. Like, there's not really much I have to do on this team with players like Sib and Pred. They really carry the slang load for this roster, and I just need to fill the gaps and just take care of the small things.
Mac, you know, the community is always talking about you guys after you guys, you know, you do really well and then you guys have a bad game and they're like, maybe they should change their roster. And it's like you and Accuracy's names who always come up. For you, what do you feel like your role is on this team? And do you have anything you want to say to some of the fans who may be calling for that?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not really worried about the noise. Our team, we're all confident in each other's abilities. We know we have what it takes to win, so I don't really pay attention to it. But shout out to the fans that, you know, don't fucking actually know what's going on.
Yo, Mac, I love that about this squad. You guys had a goal. You've had that same goal since the start of the season, and we've seen highs and lows. You started off with a second place finish, and then you kind of hit the bottom of the barrel. Where is Seattle at heading into Major 4 right now? How good is this team right now?
I think we're a top team, and we have what it takes to win a chip, so stay tuned.
All right, man. Best of luck come Columbus. Congratulations on the win tonight. We'll let you go celebrate with the team.
Thank you. Have a good one.
That is Mackenzie Meltz, a.k.a. Mac Daddy, who's going to lock another one.